By the way, before this video starts, I do just want to say that I'm actually going to Lanzarote in 2 weeks, so there will be no more uploads till around the 18th of August. So anyway, see you guys and let's get into the video. Chelsea are a juggernaut of English football, or at least they used to be, because now under new American chairman Todd Bowley, they've had some of the most embarrassing results in the club's history, like being battered by London rivals Arsenal 5-0 only a couple months ago. But they've now hired former Leicester head coach Enzo Maresca, so now the question is, could Chelsea ever go back to their glory days? Obviously, hiring a coach like Enzo Maresca is a huge risk, as only last season he was managing Leicester in the Championship. Now, this could go either one or two ways. It could go how Spurs and Ange Postecoglou did, as Spurs gone from Scottish Premiership club side Celtic, which obviously the Scottish Premiership is not one of the top 5 leagues, but he finished Spurs in a comfy 5th place position, so he wasn't really all that bad despite us getting him from Celtic. Or it could go how Roy Hodgson did at Liverpool, where they got him from Fulham, which is a bit better of a side of Celtic, I will be fair, but he did not do good at Liverpool whatsoever. So now the question is, could Enzo Maresca disappoint or actually be a decent enough manager, as we've seen many times with clubs getting managers from smaller positions? The next point is about Chelsea's star boy, Cole Palmer. Obviously, he was one of the best players last season, one of the best players in Europe. He scored, I think he was second in the Golden Boot race, and he even scored in the Euros final against Spain, even though England lost that match. He was Chelsea's star boy, but there's a problem here. As you all remember, when Harry Kane was at Spurs, Spurs almost relied on him to do their bidding. He was our real only goodly performing player over every match. Obviously, we still had good players like Dele Alli, Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld, Heung-min Son, but Harry Kane was the player who would score every match pretty much, and once he got injured, Spurs would pretty much crumble for the season. And Chelsea fans would probably be worried that the same thing could happen with Palmer, which no matter how much transfers Chelsea get, Cole Palmer will still be their only real good player. But this could just be speculation by me, and Cole Palmer could coexist alongside other Chelsea players. Anyway, on to the next point. The next point is obviously Chelsea are filthy rich. They're one of the richest clubs in England, but there is one problem that comes with being one of the richest clubs in England and one of the richest clubs in Europe, and that is financial fair play regulations, which have nipped Chelsea over the butt last couple of seasons, I think. So Chelsea do have a problem here with financial fair play, as it's gone really bad for them over the last couple of seasons, over the last couple of weeks especially, as they now have to sell one of their best players last season, Conor Gallagher, to possibly Atletico Madrid at the moment, just to abide by financial fair play regulations. So maybe Chelsea being filthy rich isn't a good thing. Maybe it's actually a bad thing in disguise. But even with financial fair play regulations at them, they could still sign any player, they could still get any manager, which is even more shocking why they would then get Enzo Maresca instead of a bigger and better manager, like they got Pochettino last season, who got to the Champions League final. He managed Messi, Mbappe and Neymar all together. They ended up sacking him and got former Leicester City coach, so it is strange. But anyway, after all that, the question now is, could Chelsea ever return to the glory days? And that might be something for you guys to decide. And like and subscribe. Obviously, I said at the start of the video, this will be my last video for around 2 weeks. So, anyway, see you guys and goodbye.